What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. I am sweaty from head to toe already. Got up early, started doing some yard work. It's supposed to rain later this weekend, I believe, starting Sunday, and then going through Monday and Tuesday, I believe, off and on. Oh man, took me about, I'd say, I guess it's almost 10 o'clock now, and I started about 7:15ish weed eating. So you do the math. I'm too tired to do anything like that. It's too early in the morning. Still got to finish mowing the yard. I was trying to mow last week and the grass was real tall around my garden. I had some cables going across because I was going to have a shade cloth going across. It's too windy for that. Let me tighten my stand up real quick. There we go. And so I took the shade cloth off. The cable was still hanging down, and unfortunately it was down in the grass and I didn't see it. So ran over it with the mower. So I got to go back and get that out from underneath the riding mower here in a bit. We're also having I don't know what his company name is, but a local gentleman down here. He hauls rock, dirt, all that good stuff. And Dad ordered some dirt so we can do some filling around the front of my property on the west side, and then we're gonna finish berming up around the pond. I'm gonna do that, not him. He doesn't need to be on the tractor, but he can point and tell me where he wants it, and I can just do the physical work. As you can see, I got the tractor out there in the driveway ready to go. The gentleman that's going to drop it off asked if I can have the tractor ready over here by the front. They're going to be on the roadway and just dump it straight down into the ditch line. He said some of it may still be on the road, and so it doesn't stay there a long time. He asked if I got the tractor ready to go do that. So if they show up while I'm filming here, I'll just end it and have to start over on another video. But that's what I'm going to be doing today. A lot of stuff outside. Like I said, I'm actually wearing big boy pants today and boots. Don't have my cutoff jeans and my Crocs. So out doing yard work. That's what I'm trying to get done today. Like I said, it's supposed to be raining later on, and it might even rain today. It's starting to look a little cloudy. We had a stray shower come through yesterday when we were at the dealership in Kingsville. Golly, I feel like I just got out of the shower. Like I dressed with my showered with my clothes on. Stop digging. Good night. These dogs, I swear, they're just trying to make my life harder out here. But yeah, I got all around the pond weed eated real good. That stuff was about knee high. I didn't get around to it last time due to the rain that we had that came through, and I paid for it today. It took me a long time. I just bought a 2-cycle weed eater, and we use it for my yard, for Granny's yard, Mom and Dad's yard, and Dad said it's just a little too much for that weed eater, so he sent me to town last week, and I picked up an Ego or an Eco, one of the two, electric weed eater. It was a nice one. It was the highest end one that they had. It was about $300, and they had a little deal going on that you get a battery with it for free. It came with one, and then you get another one for free with it. So we have a 4 amp hour battery and a 5 amp hour battery for it, and yeah, I only used, I think one of the batteries wasn't charged all the way, so I went through that one and barely started using the other one, and finished up the yard. So it worked really well. It self-feeds the line. That's something that's huge for me. My gas-powered one, you're supposed to tap it and it's supposed to release the string, but it always had issues releasing it, and this one just automatically does it on its own. It always keeps the line, I believe it's 7 inches long, so it makes it a lot easier to just continue weed eating and going. So got the yard looking a lot better. Like I said, I'll still run the mower through and finish mowing up around the garden area where it's still about knee high, and then I'll come back in and just buzz the rest of it down real quick. It'll probably take me about an hour and a half or so to finish mowing, and then it looks like I'll be doing a lot of dirt work here soon in between everything else. So I guess I'll spend the rest of today probably mowing, and then I'll get the rest of that dirt, if there's any on the roadway, knock that off into the ditch line. Maybe work over here in the front first. If y'all didn't know, obviously we have the pond in the back, and there's big culverts out in the front of the property. From the highway, it drains down around like the gas station and stuff. It goes under the roadway and then out underneath my driveway and out towards Baffin Bay. That's where all the water is supposed to go. But we rerouted it, so anytime it rains real good, it drains, and it's like a little creek, and it goes around my property and out into the pond. It fills up our pond. Well, the pond is pretty full right now, and we have a water well. It's not usable yet because we're still waiting on the state to come out and inspect it, which has been several months, and I don't know why they haven't come out here yet. But so we don't have the well hooked up yet, but we're trying to reroute the water again. So I'm going to fill in what I dug a while back. Stop digging, Tucker. If you're going to dig, go dig over there where I need some stuff dug, not in my front yard. But I'm going to fill in all that stuff. It'll probably take me quite a while. I don't know. I think Dad said he ordered 4 18-wheeler loads. I think it's 22 yards a load, possibly. It's the same gentleman who, when I got the shed house delivered, he had dropped off, I think, a load or two of caliche out here for the pad site. And then also, he dumped a load of milling for my driveway, which my driveway is covered in grass right now because I haven't done anything with it. But I asked that gentleman if he still has milling and other types of rock and stuff that I can get later on. He said yes. So once I get this all manageable, I'll come back in and get another load of rock and go from there. I got grass all in my eyes. I don't know if y'all can see, I've been wiping my face. Covered in grass everywhere. Good thing I'm not allergic to it. So that's what I got going on. A lot of stuff today. A lot of outdoor work. It's going to be probably in the mid 90s again. The heat index over 100 as always. Yesterday it wasn't too bad. I think the heat index was like 102, 103, something like that, I believe. It's kind of cooled down a little bit for South Texas, but maybe it's just a little bit of the rain coming through, and I don't know. Maybe I am allergic. I'm starting to itch on my face a little. I don't know. But they're going to dump the one load over here, and then 3 of them on the east side of the property. We have where the goats are, we fenced it in. I have a 10-foot wide gate on this side, and he stopped by earlier, the gentleman did, just to see if he can make it out here. And from what he saw, he said he could. He just wanted to make sure everything was level and he had a clear shot to be able to back his 18-wheeler up. So they should be out here any minute. Like I said, they said they're going to give me a call and let me know when they're going to be here, and they're going to dump 3 loads back over here right at the water's edge, and then I'll start working. Once I get this part done up here, I'll start back there, start pushing it over towards the water. I'm going to widen the berm that's behind my fence line. Currently it's probably about, I don't know, I could probably run my riding mower through it, but it's kind of bumpy. A lot of it's been eroded out. So go back in, fill that in, all the low spots, widen the berm, and then make our way around the west side, the lowest part of the pond. We're going to raise that berm up a little because when it floods out there, it kind of goes over the berm, and we're trying to keep more water in the pond. As y'all saw in the last video on this channel, I did some fishing out in the pond and caught a couple of the mud cats that were out there. They've been out there, and then off camera, right after I ended up stopping the video, I ended up catching probably a, I don't know, maybe 10-inch channel catfish out there. It definitely bit different than the other catfish that was out there. The other ones just go and grab it and pull it straight under. I was fishing with a cork, and the catfish kind of pulled like a gar, where it started pulling it real slow, and then it instantly took it after at that point. So I don't know, it was fun trying to catch something out there that was different than the normal, and I got to take some time off at some point and do a little more fishing out there, see if I can catch maybe bluegill or some of the crappie that were put out there. I think they should be big enough to want to bite a hook. And then the largemouth bass, they were only, I don't know, maybe that big when Dad put them in. So I don't know how fast those things grow, but I doubt they'll be big enough to want to chase anything big enough that I have for bait. So I don't know, I'm not making any sense. It's hot, and I need to take a break before these people get back out here, because it's going to be basically all day outside working today. You can see old Big Red in the background walking by. I decided to let them free range before we get any bad weather. Usually when I mow and weed eat, I like to let them out. They go up and clean around all the fence lines and eat some of the grass shavings and all the fresh bugs and stuff that pop up after you mow. So anyways, I appreciate y'all for watching. I think Dad had a home health nurse come by the house today, or she's gonna come by the house today and check in on him. And then like I said, no appointments today, and as far as I know, we don't have any appointments on Monday, but I still got to bring my truck in to the dealership on Monday and get the AC fixed. So fingers crossed they get all that fixed for me, get my brakes fixed, and hopefully my extended warranty will cover all that, and I'll only have to pay $100 and not close to $4,000. So anyways, appreciate y'all for watching. I'm done talking. Hope you have a great day, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace. I'm gonna go inside and cool off before they get here. Bye, guys.